Hey guys, Dmonty here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So I'm kind of rotating videos right now. I'm sure you guys have noticed I'm doing some 7 Daily Sins content. You guys have asked a lot for that. Views hasn't been quite where I want them to be, but you know, with a hack channel and whatnot, we just gotta fight algorithms and just keep strong. And you know, it's not about the views, it's about doing what I love. And for the people that like watching my videos, I appreciate you guys. Alright, so in today's video, it's kind of a touchy subject. So I found this really good post on the Dokkan subreddit, so we're going to be talking about it a lot today. It was posted by Demonic Vice, and I thought he did such a good job. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to see the post. He basically listed some real problems with the game, or not necessarily problems. Like, Dokkan is a 5-year-old gacha game. Now, to have a successful gacha game that has lasted 5 years, it's insane. The fact that it's lasted 5 years to this point is absolutely nuts. But you know what, the game is getting a little bit stale in my opinion. I still love playing it, but I miss the good old days of, like, you know, the Super Strike events and, you know, grinding that out and like, yeah, I did it. But now it's like, dude, what even happened to Super Strike? Like, you think by now they would have actually EZA'd the Super Strike units, right, that were free? And there's just so many different things that the game could do to better itself and make it last, you know, up to a 10-year game. Just something every single week. And so that's why I wanted to make this video, some things that Dokkan could do better to make it a 10-year game. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and hit this, and let me hit the first topic. Okay, so the first thing that the game should implement is a weekly boss. Now, this would be absolutely cool. There's some sort of weekly boss every single week, probably on somewhat the same level as MUI Goku, maybe not that hard, maybe not that offensive, but something every single week that if you complete, you know, throw 5 Dragon Stones. If you want to be even cool, like, make some challenges in there. Like, other games are doing this, and I think Dokkan needs to follow suit. Throw some extra missions, some special missions, like you beat the event with you know, a Realm of Gods team, beat it with no items, beat it in under a certain time limit. There's so many opportunities here to do a weekly event. Keep us logging in every day, keep us interested in the game. Like, I can't tell you how many times like, probably out of this last year, yeah, so far this year, like, I just log in to get my daily login and log out. Unless, like, you know, like there's the Bardock event going on right now. There's just not enough incentive to play the game every single day. Except, like, I can't even tell you the last time I ran the Orb event, you know, because they give us so many free orbs. It's just been kind of redundant. So, something weekly that we can do would be absolutely fire. And I definitely think they should implement a weekly boss challenge. Okay, so the second thing I think Dokkan should implement is, and I know a lot of people are going to agree with me on this, and so maybe some people disagree because maybe it's too much content, is either make a weekly or bi-weekly EZA. And there's so many useless units in the game, like there's literally hundreds of units that are just falling off, no longer good, no longer viable. Yeah, Dokkan's doing a pretty steady job, maybe like once a month, maybe even sometimes once every like month and a half, they're throwing an EZA unit at us, but there needs to be a weekly one. Like, there's probably like a good at least 300 units in the game that could be EZA'd that are just absolute trash, and they always release more units, so it's not something that they're gonna run out of. I think that right there, just a weekly EZA, like this week's EZA. You know, do it, have fun. The metal's already in the game. Go grind it out. Give us a reason to play. And I'm sure you guys agree with me when I say this. That would be amazing. Include those Super Strike units in there too. Like, you can start it off with the Super Strike units. There's no reason not to. But something for a weekly EZA or even bi-weekly would be okay. I know the post on the Dokkan server said bi-weekly, but I think there is, like, even if you did all 300 units that are like trash right now, there's probably more than that. That'll last you 6 years. So that would be okay, Dokkan. So the third thing that we want to hit here is going to be the Legendary event. Now, the Legendary event with the MUI Goku event it's a pretty awesome fight. Don't get me wrong. I love the Legendary Goku fight, but they could do so much more with it. You can make more missions for categories, no item runs, something else on those lines. Since we're talking about legendary events, I think they should add more characters to it. Like, make it rotate. Don't just be MUI Goku. Like, how cool would it be to have like an evolved, like, there's so many forms of Vegeta, bro. Like, or make it Gohan. Like make Kid Gohan, you know, coming out of the Saiyan pod all the way up to freaking you know, Mystic Gohan, you know, like, I don't know, there's like with the bang, get the bang out there. There's so much you can do, and make every legendary, you know, like legendary fight have different mechanics to it. It's a good opportunity right there just to kind of rotate, even if there's only 4 or 5 or 10 of them. Like, there's enough characters, and Dragon Ball's been around, I think, so long that there's a lot of opportunity to unless Piccolo, man, like, who did I absorb now? I absorb Kami, I absorb freaking Nail, you know, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, but like maybe not a Piccolo one, but there's a lot of opportunity there to do other legendary campaigns. There's lots of forms of Cell. Yeah, anyways, Boo, there's a lot that could happen there. But anyways, legendary events need to be revamped with special missions or some sort of rotating unit. You know, Goku's cool, but like, there's some other units out there, okay? Okay, then the fourth thing we're going to talk about here, and this is a big one, is they need to revamp the World Tournament. Now, the World Tournament is the only thing that we have to pretty much compete against each other right now, and Dokkan, after 5 years, your World Tournament is trash. Something needs to be done. I don't know what needs to be done, but you need to fix it. Make it a little bit more competitive. Turn that difficulty scale. Let us. I've always said this. Let us pick the difficulty. Like times 30 is cool. Give me times 100. Give me times 200. Let me go into a fight having to use all of my items. But you know what? My reward is so great. It was worth it. You know, like that would be really, really cool and exciting. Make me have to grind it 10 times. You know, and other people can try to compete with that or have to grind it 50 times. You know, there's some, I mean, that's more of a whales game, I guess. You know, that's from like somebody that's summoned a lot speaking and someone's been playing the game for 5 years. And I can see newcomers not liking that, but something needs to be done. Another thing that needs to be freaking done, and like if anybody's watching this video, make multi-summons available on the stupid World Tournament tickets. Like, I probably have like 300 tickets myself right now for the World Tournament. I'm not going to use them. Nope, not going to use them. And you know the reason being is because I'm not going to sit there and do 350 YOLOs with gold tickets. Make me allowed to do multi-summons, 10 tickets, and then we'll talk. Like, give me some sort of option, Dokkan. That is just the stupidest thing. And like, I don't need to see the animation 350 times. I don't. And, you know, for the units that are in there, there's nothing that I have to summon for. So, the World Tournament needs to be revamped. Rewards need to be upped, I think, a little bit too. Like there's a lot of people that play Dokkan, so I would like to see. I think they recently did up the rewards, but even a little bit more, give us more incentive to play a little bit more Dragon Stones, and that's pretty much it. Another thing I want to talk about too, I think they did a really good thing by adding units to the coin shop. You know, just a free, basically LR or whatever you want to buy is there. This is basically, I guess I will call this the fifth topic. But I think, you know, like they should follow suit of other games, 7 Deadly Sins being one that comes to mind. Make the units like let us trade in our useless SSRs. That would be so clutch. I know they allow us to trade in them for Baba points. Baba points buys items, but let us buy actually decent. Like, could you imagine if they actually let us buy decent URs with Baba points, open up those Dupass? Like, I'm talking like, even if it's older, like AGL Turles or Texel, let us use Baba points to buy units, Dokkan Fest units, because you know what? We spent premium currency to get the Baba points most likely, so it's only fair that you give us units that are premium currency. And speaking about, this is just kind of random, take ours off premium summons. Like, we're paying money for that. Like, there's no reason for it. There really isn't. Ugh. Just saying, bro. Alright, so let's talk about the sixth thing here. Boss Rush. Now, back in the day, Boss Rush used to be the coolest thing to do, and it used to be the only thing to do. Now we do have more events. Boss Rush, though, it has been very, very, very stale. What I would like to see done with Boss Rush is actually just kind of revamp, man. Like, whack up the lineup or something, you know, rotate the order. Or rotate it every week and give us something different, or make the difficulty change for each boss, like depending on the order. Like, you know, like say for example, this week Buhan is the first boss, so he's the weakest, but next week you go do it, Buhan is on the last one, so he has a higher difficulty scale. And also give us a reason to do Boss Rush more than once ever. Like, that would be cool. There's something I never really understood, because you're basically doing the fight, the entire fight in Boss Rush. Why don't you just make the damn Boss Rush drop medals? Even if it's only like 4 or 3, make the Boss Rush drop medals. Now, I thought this was a really cool, and something that they put on the Dokkan subreddit. A random Dokkan event boss gets raid boss daily, so basically like a daily run. that you basically you go beat it, you get a Dragon Stone. I just thought, what a good idea. That's what I was saying earlier. Just a way to log in every day, and you know, a reason to log in. You know, I'm gonna log in, go do my daily boss. You know, probably boost it at that point, get some extra medals in my inventory, and on top of that, get a daily Dragon Stone, even a couple Dragon Stones. You know, just in order to, you know, increase the life of the game, make me want to log in. I think it would be very, very generous. Okay, so this one's all from the Dokkan. Okay, so this one right here is from the Dokkan Reddit, so we're just going to read this one verbatim. Try to reduce the amount of time it takes for Battlefield to reset. So more content for more people to do. You can reduce the stones as long as it comes back more often. I like that idea. Another reason to log in at least every week to, you know, run something. I think that's a good idea. Make it a little bit more rewarding though. The units in the Baba shop are okay, but like I actually personally I haven't run the last couple virtual Dokkan clashes. I think the same thing for Battlefield. It's just called two different things. In probably like 2 months. I just haven't had a reason to. I have all the currency I need, but I know I need to run it a little bit more because I don't have enough copies of Frieza and Cooler. I can still buy one, but I just think it's kind of like I don't want to. I've already done the damn thing like probably 20 times, and I know it changes a little bit, but spice it up, man. Like make us run like make certain requirements or something. There's so much you can do with that. Like have to run a special team. Like make it shorter possibly, like only 5 rounds, but you have to use hybrid Saiyans only, or just something like that. I don't know, just throwing it out there. All right. So more focus on content such as untouched quest mode rather than emphasizing on the banner. Yes, banners are great, but a little more needs to be done around each celebration. Dude, the story mode, and let's just talk about story mode. The quest mode in Dokkan is so trash. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's a Dragon Stone. You just run it all every single stage for Dragon Stones. Try to get LR Vegito Blue. That's all it is. It's not fun. It's not rewarding in my opinion. Besides the Dragon Stones. I think there's a lot of potential there to actually tell a good story. I mean, add more too. You know, like how long it takes to actually do the story in Dokkan, and it's so easy at this point. Like any unit that you summon can just absolutely demolish the story mode. Like demolish it. Like even this like Team Bardock team is like 6 times stronger than what you need to beat the main story. So it's just absolutely nuts how like far the game's progressed, but the story hasn't caught up to it. So, you know, there's a lot of quests that they can do. Like hit some of the movies, man. Like do the Broly movie, do something. I keep adding to it. It shouldn't take me like, I don't know how long it takes now. Probably like 3 or 4 hours to run every single quest. Dude, I can tell you, it took me like 25 hours to beat the story in 7 Deadly Sins. So there's not enough content there, and it's not engaging enough. But the game, again, is 5 years old, so it's something they goofed up in the start, and it's kind of gonna, I don't think that's something they can really fix, however. Okay, so I like this one right here quite a bit. This is talking about the time trials. So Dokkan does have time trials built into it, but it's not something that anybody even does. Hold on, let me see if I can go pull that up. I haven't even looked at, that I have 7 Deadly Sins running in the background. I haven't even looked at time trials in forever. I don't even know where to look. I know that's bad. Let's see, challenge, Z battle, Dokkan Ultimate Speed Battle. When was the last time you ran this thing, right? But it's such a good idea. Like, how about every week you put a challenge to go beat, you know, a boss in a couple minutes, like 3 minutes or something, and reward some Dragon Stones, reward some potential orbs. There's a lot of potential here, okay? So that's all I'm saying, guys. Okay, so I think I hit pretty much everything that I want to hit in this video. Let me know, actually that's a great question. Let me know what you guys want to see change with the game. If you want to see Dokkan last 10 years, which I do too. I love Dokkan. I spent a lot of money into it. And I'm sure you guys have as well. Maybe a Dokkan 2 would be great. You know, HD graphics, let's go, right? Like, this is so outdated. If they were ever to do a Dokkan 2, obviously they would have to import your old cards and, you know, make everything faster. Like, there's so much opportunity there for a better game. Let me know what you guys would like to see improve with the game besides just free stones. Free stones is such an easy answer. I just want to, you know, communicate with you guys a little bit and talk in the comments. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Laters.